I saw it and I was wondering what is happening. Am I seeing 8 years of relationship, 15 years of relationship? You get, and I was like, no, no, I must know what is going on. I must know what exactly this mean. You get, but before I even go into that, there's something serious which is happening, like something serious which is happening, and it is concerning this Maurice and Per Watt relationship. Yeah, and honestly, it is crazy. Like it is very crazy. You get, now let's first talk about how it started. You get this whole vacation madness that happened like, yeah, 2 weeks ago. Because that's where all this drama started. Now picture this. Sonia Uche posted herself on an airplane. Yeah, she didn't say if she was going on a vacation. Because she didn't say she was going on a private vacation. She didn't say she was going to shoot a movie. You understand? And then somehow we were hearing that Maurice Sam is also was also going on a vacation, his own private vacation. And now how things go. Two people doing their own things separately, but then the internet starts playing detective. You get, and before you knew it, fans are saying, "Oh, they went to the same place." You get, just a small thing got people talking. And you know what? People are like, they've been holding back all kinds of opinion in their heads. You get, now give them one small chance, one little evidence, and they just pour everything out. Everything they've been wanting to say, fans will start bringing it up. You get, and this wasn't even the first time. Sonia has gone on a private vacation before. Moisam has gone on his own private vacation too. But this time around, it looks like the both of them might have ended up in the same spot. That is what people feel. That's what got people going crazy. So people started saying things, they were saying 8 years of relationship finished. And I was wondering, how did 8 years of relationship enter this one? You get, they even started saying 15 years gone, just like that. And I was sitting, I was like, who are these people talking about? Again, I was kind of getting confused at some point. But then it got to me, and I got to realize that they're talking about Maurice and Pearl Watts' relationship. Yeah. So, okay, from what we know, Maurice and Pearl have been together for 8 years. Yeah, 8 whole years. Yeah, and that's where the question started coming up. People were like, how can a man and a woman be together for 8 years and the man hasn't done anything serious, haven't proposed, nothing, that kind of thing. That was what people were saying. People started doubting whether it was even a real thing. You know, they were wondering if maybe these two were just very close but didn't have anything serious happening. Yeah. And the thing is, the way they acted, the way they act is confusing, honestly. Sometimes you see Pelwat calling Maurice Sam bro, that's my brother. Then you hear Maurice Sam calling Pelwat my guy, you get my G. Like it sounds like they are just friends, just best friends. You get just casual energy. So people were confused. Is this a real relationship or not? But then there's other moments where Pelwat will be like, baby, my king, my love. You get all those sweet names. And Morrison does, the same thing too, calling her babe, sweetheart. All that romantic talk. And that's where the whole thing becomes a contradiction. You understand? One minute they are calling each other brother, sister, and the next minute they are saying babe, all that. It doesn't actually make sense, I would say. So that's what started all these debates. People were asking themselves, are these two actually in a relationship or are they just playing games? But when you look at what they post online, the way they travel together, how Maurice is always with Belle White when she's going on trips, how she's posting him on her Instagram and making travel vlogs with him on YouTube. Again, it does look like they might actually be together. So some people believe it's real, but now with this Sonia Uche thing that just happened, people are laughing. They are saying the relationship is finished. They are not even saying 8 years anymore. They are saying 15 years of relationship gone. A whole 15 years. You get? And Sonia has taken They're saying Sonia has taken over Wats' place completely. And when I heard that, I was thinking, I was like, wait, is this an old story? I was wondering if people were just bringing back old gist, you get. But let me tell you what actually happened because I want to be real. Yeah, this whole thing started when Sonia was seen in an airplane. Yeah, people were wondering, is she going on a vacation or is she going to Abuja to shoot a movie? The rumor was vacation. You get, the rumor was vacation, and then people also heard that Maurice was on vacation too. So fans just connected everything themselves. They cooked up this whole story that both of them went on private vacation and somehow met at the same place. But here's the truth, and I'm telling you straight up, there's no real evidence, nothing concrete, nothing confirmed. It's just all rumors, unconfirmed rumors. People are guessing and making stories, but nobody has actually seen them together or proven they were in the same place. So that's the whole tea right there. Two separate vacations, people putting two and two together, and the internet is creating stories from thin air until we see actual proof. It's all just talk. You get, there is no evidence, there's no proof to back up that. Again, one thing we should know, and I would always say concerning this whole celebrity gist, most of these are rumors which are flying up and down. Yeah, these are rumors which are flying up and down. And as fans, if we begin to believe everything that all that we see online, if we begin to see everything that, let me say, someone posts online, we'll just end up confusing ourselves. Yeah, because in the Nollywood industry, in fact, I would say that it is only the things they want us to see, which we see. We don't see what exactly is going on behind the scenes. You get, and if we start seeing all this which they want us to see, if we start seeing it and we start carrying it on our head, you understand, we'll end up confusing ourselves. You get, so let us also channel this same energy to supporting our favorites. Support them, support their newly released movies on their channel. Yeah, I think that is the best thing to do while we wait for the evidence of the old rumors that has been going online. So, guys, that is all I have for now. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your audience. Have a lovely day and bye.